let's talk about why we haven't gotten there yet. And by the way, one of the instructions that I got in putting together this presentation was don't use anything that is copyrighted. So I spent 45 minutes making that slide. I want you all to really enjoy it. Like, that is pretty darn cool. So we're not. We just aren't. This is some scary stuff. This is some really scary stuff, and this is not dated 2013. This is dated 2019. This is current. This is data. This is research that HBR, must be a Harvard conversation, a Harvard MIT group, because we keep referring to stuff across the river. 72% of large companies today don't have a data culture. 65% haven't created a data-driven organization. Over half don't treat data as a business asset. So back about 15 years ago, I was consulting at IDC on sales productivity. And one of my clients was a little hardware company, software company now, hardware, called Hewlett-Packard. And they had the largest implementation of Siebel in the world. And I was talking with a guy that ran sales operations there, and Olivier described to me their implementation. And he said, by the way, the information the salesperson puts into Siebel is considered a corporate asset. So you know what that means? That means if a salesperson changes or falsifies the information going into Siebel, changes, falsifies, destroys that corporate asset, he or she can be terminated. That's how important HP 15 years ago viewed sales data. And by the way, we know how accurate sales data is even today. It's not. And over half of the organizations that HBR looked at aren't competing on data and analytics. And Michael touched on why, and I'm going to get into that as well. So that's just scary. So 6 years ago, we saw a snapshot that said companies that are, that can't be right. Companies that are leveraging information are a lot more successful, and even today, that's not happening.